That was me, in ISIS's last stronghold, about to finish a month-long trip in Iraq. I'd just spent the last year on the road on a 36,000-kilometre trip by moped.
Oh, building!
It's raining, I've got no money. And now it was almost coming to a close. But first, we had to make it out of Iraq and through Turkey, where I thought everything would get easier. Join me as we cross from Iraq to Turkey, send the bike into a ditch,
Nice!
tried to camp in questionable abandoned petrol stations,
No thanks.
and get saved camping outside someone's house, kebabs included. We've got one goal, to make it to Turkey's real-life fairy tale, wild camp overnight, and wake up to a view that will make my aunt, your aunt, and everyone else's aunt jealous. Total airplane results may vary. All while answering some of your questions along the way.
You are it, Dad.
Join me as we go on a crazy adventure together.
Ended up in hospital quite a few times.
Yeah, it was a pretty horrible life. Ran 50 miles, managed to luckily sell it. We almost got CNN, we almost got Reuters, but then I just don't think I have it in me after this. Now, before we set off, I've got some important things I need to do. Some things that might save me. So let's go do that. Hello, my friend. Do you know where I can find this? شكرا.
What's your where do you live?
Exmi Hari, Anami Bratani.
Britania.
And your name, my friend?
I name is Ahmed.
Ahmed.
Ahmed.
Nice to meet you. There is so much beauty here in Iraq, amongst all of the destruction and the scars left from the war. It just makes you think about how beautiful it might have been before all of this crazy stuff happened. But look at these. Iraq is rather beautiful. Its people and its surroundings and its food. I like Iraq. Iraq's great. I'm glad I came. I'm glad I didn't listen to the advice. Well, I was going to answer a different question, but I suppose all that talk about safety in Iraq leads me in very nicely to this one. So, Minimalist Nepali asks, do you think Iraq is safe to travel with kids and a solo mum? That is a very difficult question for me to answer, because although I've had a fantastic time here myself, I've never experienced any hostility or anything like that. There are parts that maybe might be a bit difficult and a bit dangerous if you are a mother with a child. I'm not sure I could confidently recommend it to a solo mother and a child, but I do think within some years you'll be able to come.
What can I do for you?
Tawas.
This street. Only this street, yeah. On the left.
Left. See, most people you meet will be just like that. So friendly, so helpful, welcoming you into their country.
Excuse me, I am going to...
No problem, man. Shukran, Habibi. Goodbye. Thank you very much. Right, now, well, the weather is getting cold. So, this zip has been broken for, I don't know how many months. It must have been about 3 months. And I've just been pushing it off because it's hot. Who's taking the zip off? Oh my lord. I think my neighbour will be having kittens. If any of you didn't know, my neighbour had kindly gifted me some boots and some gloves. But sir, what about this bit?
No.
No, don't need?
No.
Don't need. Alright, throw it away. Pray for H, please. Please pray for H. Okay, shukran, goodbye my friend, salam. Alrighty, we spent a long time this morning, so it's time to get off to the border. Yes, please. Shukran. Thank you so much. For me, I cannot marry because I am married to my wife. Alright, so I'm just having a bit of a pit stop before we cross the Turkey border. So we may as well do another question. Now the next question is from Hunger for Freedom. I actually met this guy in a previous video. He cycled all the way from Germany through Afghanistan.
In Afghanistan, they call me Taliban.
Crazy guy. He asks, which of your daily habits are you proud of doing besides creating consistent content? A lot of this stuff, traveling all over the world, can affect your mental health a lot. You get quite lonely and all that stuff. And while it's one of the best jobs I've ever done in my entire life, you need to stay sane. And there's one thing that has helped me more than anything in my journey of staying sane, and that is meditation, prayer, journaling, the gym, and things like that. Just behind me is the Iraqi Kurdistan-Turkey border. Now there's one important thing we have to do before I leave, because without it, I would quite literally be lost. Without data, I wouldn't be able to use GPS, I wouldn't be able to access my e-visa while I'm on the border, and the whole total process of crossing a border would be an absolute nightmare. With eSIM.io, you can use an eSIM to stay connected automatically wherever you go. Now, I'm about to purchase a regional SIM before we cross into Turkey so that I can stay connected. And the great thing about eSIM.io is that they use the one SIM feature, which means that I can purchase a SIM, use that exact same SIM like an extra telephone line across multiple countries, multiple continents, and keep the same information, all while keeping balance in my app so I can top up wherever I go. And now, we're gonna top up. And Bob's your uncle, it is done. That maybe took me about 1 minute. So if you want to stay connected seamlessly between borders, right now you can go down into the description below, go to eSIM.io and purchase yourself an eSIM plan. Harry Peter, yeah. Not Harry Potter. I wish I was a wizard. I thought there would be an ATM here. So, there's not. And there's not even one in the nearest city. So I've got to drive an hour all the way back to Dahok and then go get money out. So I'm going to go do that. Well, look across the border. We've made some new friends with a Turkish kebab. What is the name? Turkey name?
Kurdi kebab.
Chabob. We have a chabob. He just showed me. Apparently they put me in the news. Turkish news.
Yeah.
I was in Turkish news.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Serious? So you know who I am? You've seen me before?
Yes, that's it.
By the way, chabob is good. Chabob is nice. We hate the cold. Nice to meet you, my friend. Nice to meet you. I need to get off to sleep. They were asking me how much money I made. And I was like, I don't really want to say, mate. I told them it was 200 Turkish lira. Well, this is lovely and fun, isn't it? Went to go check out the campsite over there, and bike's fallen over, and that's muddy. And it's quite hard to pick up. Terrible. I think this is going to work, because there's no grip. No, they're just going to drive off. Nice! I got myself in this situation. I can get myself out of this situation. The problem is it's so slippy that it is almost impossible to get the grip. What? Fuck. What? Look at all that mud on my shoes. And look at my f***ing bike. Welcome to Turkey, my friends. If I can move that out of the way, this out of the way, I could probably get through. And then you're through, and I'll camp around the back. Perfect idea. That's a dog. No thanks. Sit down, old chap. Have a cup of tea with me. We've got another question to answer. So the next question is from Fernand.077, and he says, how are you able to travel so much? Do you work or are you retired?
You are retired.
Well, my friend, neither. So how the hell do I do it all? If you don't know, 5 years before I had a business and I taught people how to make music online on a website. That did quite well. I earned quite a bit of money and I saved a lot. I worked relentlessly for 12 hours a day in front of a computer screen, and the only thing I did for about 4 years was work out, work, and see my girlfriend on the weekend. I don't have a girlfriend anymore, by the way. That's my ex-girlfriend. So, yeah, it was a pretty horrible life. I then managed to luckily sell it to someone for quite a little bit of money. Not enough to last my whole life, but enough to do a couple of trips. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to risk it all. And I'm just going to go for it because I've got one life. I'm 27. I was 27 before when I decided to do that. I wasn't getting any younger. You know, as you get older, people expect you to have kids, expect you to get married, expect you to have a mortgage and all that stuff, and you've got to have all these responsibilities. So I thought, it's now or never. So I bought a motorbike and I set off and I never looked back, and it is the best decision I ever made. Now, I did have a budget and I spent quite a lot of money. To do this entire trip, I think I've spent in total about 30k, at least. At least 30k, 25k, something like that. That's US dollars. Motorbike included, all the insurance, everything like that. And I've done it on a serious budget. I've stayed in absolute hellholes with mould on the walls and all types of stuff. And when you do that, you find that your travel is a lot cheaper. You eat street food, you sometimes throw up and have horrible sicknesses, and you stay in places that probably will destroy your lungs in the future because of the questionable mould in the walls. Without a motorbike, I travelled for 1 year on about 10 grand. And you might think that's impossible, but in countries like Southeast Asia and Latin America, yeah, it's more than possible, even the whole of Asia. You just are not going to have a very nice sleep for a very long time. So, yeah. Also, maddest thing ever, now this is my job. I get to go around the world, talk to people, meet new cultures, and just see everything and get paid for it, and that is just the most mind-boggling thing for me. And I'm just so glad I've been able to do that.
Thank you so much. See you.
Sadly, the flags were taken down yesterday, but to remain triumphant, we must put them back up, boys. And the 3 girls that watch this. I don't care how tired, dirty and spent you are, you're coming home with me. What an awesome car. And what an awesome place to answer another question. Question?
2 fingers.
Travel Matt 1993 asks, what's up next after Christmas? And Biraj also asked, what are my future plans? Certainly not this. I want to do this for the next 5 years. I want to continue making videos, traveling around the world, seeing new things, making historical content. But the channel's going to take a bit of a different direction. It's going to move less from motorbike content into more historical content and adventure content. Now, everything I will do probably will be on a motorbike because I love motorbikes. But this whole 24/7 on the road journey, bro, I am the most depleted person right now. And I've burnt out so many times on this trip, and you just don't have time to recover. I'm just in a constant state of burnout, really. I need to get home, I need to rest, and then after that I'm going back to Thailand. I'm going to get myself a nice flat over there, and I'm going to stay there and fly in between countries and do excursions. My original plan was to go the whole Americas by motorbike, but honestly I just don't think I have it in me after this. But we'll see. I'm going to be doing this for the next 5-6 years, I think, and then at about 32 or 34 I'll settle down with a nice wife on a beach somewhere, have 2 children. So that's the ultimate goal. But then when I get there I'll probably be like, what the fuck am I doing, bro? Like, I had all the freedom back then. So, you know, swings on roundabouts, man. Anyway, let's get off to Batman. The home stretch. When the temperature drops, the ante ups. My friends, we have done it. We have made it to the heart of Batman.
and to the hearts and minds of many 12-year-old boys worldwide. And I've made the child in me exceptionally happy. Look how beautiful it is. Batman.
I'm really quite enjoying old Batman. I'm going to stop here. There's only one thing I want to do. Something that I spotted from the side of the road. White people have eagle eyes. We see it everywhere we go.
Hello, my friend. Can I take this one? Do you make this one? Just this. Okay, I will take. Wow, one please. It's so warm in here. It's nice. How many lira?
I don't know. I have 10. Look, fantastic.
Thank you, brother.
Hello, Salam. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you.
Chai?
Yes.
Chai drink?
Yes, I would love chai.
Sit down.
Are you sure? Thank you, my friend. Would you like some bread?
Bread? It's Turkish ekmek.
Turkish? Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from England.
England? Oh.
Yeah, British. Here right now it's very cold, man.
Old man.
Turkey is very cold right now.
Well, I've got my bread and I've got my tea. I'm at home. I'm at home, my friend.
Oh, look at this.
Yes.
My uncles you speak.
Ah, speak to your uncle. Yeah, sure.
My uncle.
Hello, my friend. How are you? I'm great, thank you. I'm just enjoying some Turkish bread and tea. Arabi, no, unfortunately. Sorry, brother. I'll pass you back to your brother, my friend.
Devin asker halu. Dayı diyor 5 kilo sucuğuna.
I'm going to die in Bulgaria
5 kilo sucuğuna diyor.
and Serbia and Germany and Holland and everywhere else.
Nakavkina ibari.
Ah, yes. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, I'm quite enjoying Turkey so far. It's very beautiful, the mountain ranges we've gone through, this city right here. It's wonderful, and I do wish I had a bit more time to come back and explore. But right now, we're on a bit of a tight schedule, so we best get off. But before that, it's time to get out the cold clothes, mate. It really is. I don't even know what the degree is. It's probably like 20 degrees, and I'm just being a wuss.
Yeah.
We are kitted out. Yes, video.
You want to say hello?
These lovely lads have come up and said hello to me. Yeah. And now we are fully ready
Seni çekeyim.
for the cold.
Dur çekeyim seni.
Ah, thank you very much. All right, thank you, my friend. Wonderful work. See you later.
See you. Nice to meet you.
I was looking around this area, kind of worried about camping and stuff. Yes. Camera is okay?
Are you English? Are you İngiltere'ye gittin?
Okay. Here is okay. Okay. Here is. All right.
Dog sana na, dog you.
Dog.
Yes.
Dog protect me.
Yes, yes.
Night cool.
Yes, I understand that. I don't understand anything else.
You need tea? Do you have tea?
Yes, yes.
I do have tea. Thank you so much.
İbare mi video ki?
Later. Okay.
Okay.
Later. Okay, goodbye. Nice to meet you.
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
I have the craziest travel experiences, man.
Cool. Harry, YouTube.
Ah, yes. We hate the cold.
Goodbye, Harry.
See you in a bit. This is shish kebab.
Yes.
You brought me shish kebab.
Maybe pepper is hot.
Pepper is hot.
Yes.
Ah, it's
maybe
okay.
it's
Spicy.
spicy.
Spicy.
Okay.
Oh, brother, thank you so
No
much.
problem.
Did you make this now?
Yes, eat.
This is the best camping trip I've ever had.
Adamın yanına gittik sizi getirdiniz. Tamam bekle Mazlum abi oraya getireyim bekle.
Oh man, that's
Tamam
so
orada
good.
bekle geliyor.
That's
Mazlum
so
abi
good.
gider.
Thank you, my friend.
Ciğerin İngilizcesi nedir?
Ciger.
Ah, you take it out in the
Yes.
Like that. Thank you, my friend.
Close there.
Yeah, close there. Oh, okay.
Çok güzel ha. Diyarbakır'ın. Mazlum abi konuşmayı bilirsen ha.
Well, my friends, it does not get any better than this, does it? Hamster cheeks from shish kebab from some Kurdish people who've been teaching me Kurdish, and they're going to bring me tea. Good night.
Oh my god, I can't put this fucking light up.
Good morning.
It's frosty. You can see my breath. There's frost on my actual tent. Today, we're gonna make it further. Oh, that's horrible. Cold ass boots. Elvira herkese teşekkür ederim. Alright, before we set off, we might as well answer the next question. Abraham J. Smith asks me, who are the kindest people you have met in your travels? Now that is a very difficult one to answer because everywhere I've been met with nothing but kindness across the world, and I can't be thankful enough for meeting so many amazing people around the world, and people just being so generous to a random guy they just met a couple of minutes ago. In terms of best hospitality I've ever received, the one that shocked me the most, I'm gonna have to say Pakistan is number one in hospitality. I could not pay for a thing there. And I would actually say Iraq is on the same level. I really could not pay for a thing in Iraq as well. All of the Arab countries, mostly apart from UAE, seem to have that kind of hospitable level, but people in Iraq were incredible, and also people in Pakistan. So it's going to be a tied first, Iraq and Pakistan.
Alman İngiliz. Alman İngiliz.
English, yeah.
Rusya, Ukrayna.
No, English.
İngiliz.
British, not Ukraine. UK, not Ukraine. Ah, thank you so much. What is that? Lemon cologne. I thought it was water. I was about to. Right, well, I suppose now is a better time than any to answer another question. Oi Blemzin asks, how do you feel about becoming a part of Nepal's history book? Well, my friend, if you put me in the history books, thank you so much. I don't know whether I deserve to be in the history books. The revolution definitely deserves to be there, but the one British man who came along and filmed it, I'm not sure whether that's quite deserving of a history book entry. But if it is, I'm all for it. Put it in. How do I feel about joining in's the wrong word. I could get very politically hurt for saying that. I didn't join in, I filmed it. How do I feel about filming the revolution? Man, I am so grateful and lucky to have been there at the right time to literally witness a cultural revolution on my trip from Thailand to the UK, not knowing that it was going to happen, knowing something was up, and just going with the curiosity, like, what the hell's going on, guys? Can you help me find out? And just being able to capture it there in the moment, raw and real. And I think that's why it did so well, because I know many people had political biases that day. They were trying to paint a picture that maybe wasn't true, and it just so happened a clueless Englishman would come in and would just be like, hey lads, what's going on? Can you help me find out? Yeah, I'm just glad I was able to be there to capture it for what it was, and I'm forever grateful to all the Nepali people who were so helpful towards me that day, and just, you know, how concerned they were for my safety, and just how happy people were that I was there to film it, and the fact that it might get a bigger audience worldwide. And I really hope we did manage to do that. I tried my best to do that. We almost got CNN, we almost got Reuters, but then Charlie Kirk got shot. Britain, thank you, sir. 400. Thank you, my friend. Black Eagle. The Americans are coming to invade. And look, it's got a Google Chrome sticker on the back as well. It tastes like every other energy drink ever made. Shay Wendy Lola asked, well, it's not really a question, but she said, so curious about your life before your escapades. Well, my life before my escapades was a bit of an escapade as well. Long time before after I left school, I went to university to study music production. That's like electronic music, for those of you who don't know. I ended up becoming a DJ and running events, and basically just spending a lot of my life drinking and taking substances. After that, ended up in hospital quite a few times, and then went on this weird kind of like personal development journey where I ran an ultra marathon, ran 50 miles in one go, did loads of exercise and built a business. My life's been a bit of a mental one, and I don't think I'd have it any other way. Ah, yes. Well, as you can see, it's a bloody beautiful day in Turkey. I'm just about 200 kilometers outside of Cappadocia right now. Their marketing has worked on me. I want original. Simply because I've forgotten his name. What the f is his name? Khabib. That was it. Khabib. Kostya. Okay. I make videos. I'm from Britain.
Brasilia.
No, not Brasilia. Britannia. İngiltere.
Oradan mı geliyor? Motorla.
From Thailand. Thailand, yeah. Bike outside is Thailand.
Nereye gidiyor?
To England, Britannia. Today going to Cappadocia. Cappadocia. No, I live in I live in Thailand, but I'm from Britain. You're smoking a cigar.
It's not cigarette.
Cigar.
Puro.
Cigar. Puro.
Yes.
Puro. Okay. I love it. He's just smoking Duro, or whatever the hell it is. A cigar in the shop. That's what travelling's all about. You don't always go to the adventurous paths, but there's just random interactions in gas stations on the side of the road, petrol stations on the side of the road. Right, I'm looking for a camp spot now. I'm going to go down here. I didn't want to drive it because it looks like it drops quite heavily, and my bike is just not made for this, man. Alright, I found the perfect spot over here. That is quite literally magical. Well, before the sun rises, we might as well answer one more question before we see off the Turkey episode with one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Tora Kirubi asks, why did you go to Thailand to begin with? That's an interesting question, and not one I've really thought about myself, but I have this memory as a kid with my best friend. He asks me, where are you going to live when you're older? And 7 or 8 year old me spurts out Thailand. Now, I'm not sure why I chose Thailand in the first place. Something just drew me towards going, and I think for people in the West, the East becomes a very mysterious, interesting thing because it's so different to what you're used to. I find the same with many of my Eastern friends as well. They would love to go to the UK, they'd love to go to Europe because it's so different and interesting to what they've ever experienced. And when they go, they're like, whoa. I felt that with Thailand, and I'm not really sure why I first went. It was a gut feeling, it was just a feeling. I'm gonna go to Thailand first, I'm just gonna see what it's like. And I started learning the language 6 months before I went, just to be polite. I was gonna learn how to say hello, goodbye, which turned out to be the exact same, by the way. Sawadee ka, sawadee ka. And I started to learn to read, and I just fell in love with learning languages. And I arrived there, and I was like, man, this is just such a nice place to be. People are friendly, the food is fantastic, and yeah, it's just very affordable and beautiful, just absolutely beautiful. If I'd have never chosen Thailand, or I'd never gone somewhere else, none of it would have ever began.
Well, you can a lot of
Yeah, it's in a bad place. I think I've only got 5-6 days left till I get back to UK, so I've just been neglecting it.
you take this bike to England.
Yeah.
And you buying him here in Thailand.
In Thailand, yeah. Well, the balloons are gone, and with the balloons gone and the sun rising over Turkey, I bid you farewell. My plan was to drive down that trail, but big problem.